My name is Bryan Cassill, and I'm the Commercial and Formulation Manager for Mars Horse Care Buckeye Nutrition. And we're going to talk about how to feed your overweight horse. Feeding an overweight horse can be complicated and can take a long time to get to the end that you want. And that's the first thing that we want to talk about, is how to develop a plan. Right? So let's evaluate my horse openly and honestly about what condition that it's in right now. Is it a body condition score of an 8 and I'm trying to get to a 6? Is it a body condition score of a 7 and I'm trying to get to a 5? Where am I at currently, and what's my plan going to be, and what's my endpoint going to be that's going to define success? And it could be something that my horse also has some type of medical condition that I'm trying to decrease weight to have that animal more comfortable and live a healthier, happier life. So we need to attack those problems through a multifaceted approach. One, through management. Okay? And that management piece could be through exercise, right? So we're trying to increase calories out, decrease calories in through a healthy way of doing it. We know the horse is complicated, still needs fiber, still needs a full hind gut for that animal to be happy, but we want to decrease those calories in. Right? So how are we going to increase those calories out? Could be through exercise, right? And it doesn't have to be a lot of exercise, it could be just more walking. It could be something simple that's going to be lower impact, but create more activity for that animal. The other thing that could be through more turnout. Right? Turnout comes with some other negatives, right? So if we're going to say turnout with an animal that we're trying to decrease calories in, that turnout's going to have to be where it's not out eating all the time. Right? So either through a dry lot, through an animal that is muzzled, right? So you're going to have to manage that time turnout, but activity outside is better than standing inside with no activity. Right? So we're going to manage that animal through developing more activity for it, and then our second piece for that will be nutritionally. Right? So how are we going to decrease calories but still provide what this animal needs to have a happy, healthy hindgut and provide enough of those micronutrients that horse needs? So we would like to feed a forage that is more mature. And so a forage that is higher fiber, lower calories. We talk a lot about growing animals, how to get that animal to grow, how to get that animal to perform. This one we're going to think opposite with it. Right? We're going to think opposite with this. We want a higher fiber, lower calorie diet, very mature forage that the animal will still eat. We still want the horse to eat. So we don't want something that's just all sticks and briars. Right? We want something that the animal will still eat, because if it's just going to lay on the stall floor, it's not doing anybody any good. So as high as a fiber, as low as an energy quality as we can get, and the horse will still consume it. Right? And that will keep that hind gut very healthy, very happy, and create a safe way for that horse to decrease weight. The other piece is through our concentrate. Right? So that's through our grain, through our feed that we're going to add on top of our forage. And we would like for that concentrate to be as small of calories as possible. Right? So we don't want a lot of calories in it, we don't want a lot of fat in it, we don't want a lot of energy in it. We would like for it to have some protein, and we would like for it to have a higher level of minerals and vitamins, because we're going to put this horse into a catabolic state. Right? We want this horse to start mobilizing fat out of its body, using those calories, and when we do that, there's a lot of oxidation that comes with that. Right, so we need to add a protein source so we can keep the muscle. We want to get rid of all the fat, but we want to keep the muscle, and we want to add enough minerals and vitamins to the diet to help that horse through that oxidative state. Right? So you're still, even though you're decreasing calories and you're increasing calories out, you're almost feeding for a performance through a different mindset, just not through calories. And those steps about correcting your management, feeding with a high forage, high fiber diet with just enough of a concentrate in there to provide protein, vitamins, and minerals through a very small amount. Right? This is a horse that you're not going to feed 4 or 6 pounds a day. This is something that's very, very good. We're just trying to add a pound in a day that's going to provide everything that you need. So through those steps, through better management through pasture, better management through exercise, and then a smaller concentrate will help you get your horse to where it needs to be.